Alright, bottom lane, Sunstrike comes out on top of Dancing Dragon. The creeps does tank a lot of it, but they do still get the first blood. So the dual lane is doing its work, it's doing its magic, so he should be fine on his own now. And let's see. Illuminate comes out again bottom. The Drow takes another bunch of damage. Gets that Frostbite out, tries to go for a TP back home, but Milan will bash him to death. And Milan almost level 5 on the Ogre now, as he's part of both of those kills. Sure, the Invoker dies, but I'm sure the silence... The Invoker is fine with that. As long as he got the last hit, as long as he was part of the silencer kill, sat the experience, then he doesn't care if he dies. He does not care. Nyx Assassin rotates to the bottom lane with his Vendetta, finally ready to go, and they get a kill on Sand King. So IKEA, the first use of Vendetta pays off. They get a nice as well. The CM is in position, level 3 root available. Milan may be a little bit in trouble, gets rooted up again. Vendetta strike comes out, and the Ogre Magi will drop down haste or no haste. That is going to be a dead Ogre. Nice tower hit, and the Weaver ends up losing his life, attempting to get that last hit on the tower. Just one more hit, boys. That's what smoke broke, so the Weaver will walk himself away. Meanwhile, bottom, the Sand King is still sitting in the trees. He has his blink available this time around. With a Sunstrike follow-up and the Illuminate Blast, can they get the kill? They go in, they hit him, Sunstrike comes out, Illuminate comes out, 5 drops down, as all those burst spells was more than enough to bring down 5. And that's an Aghanim stun on the Invoker. Keep with the light, Sand King has this blink. The Weaver, well, Dragonlance, and he's moving slow towards the BKB. Will take a little while though. The CM gets picked off in the top lane as they get a nice Power Strike initiation on them with the Sunstrike on top. Now by the CM doing so much damage. The Ogre died as well. Nico gets a blink away, maybe able to survive. Oh, they see him. They get the Frostbite as well, as the CM goes in, shows up big, secures 3 kills for the team with the Global Silence on top. He goes in. I didn't actually pay attention to Nick was still hiding in the trees, but he was indeed. And another jump on 5. It's always 5. It's all when trouble gets frostbitten up by the CM, and Flens gets the last hit as the Sand King drops down on him. He gets stunned up. Sunstrike comes out on top of that, and Eta will be taken down on the next, as the Sunstrike will be another death. IKEA the lose. They see the Drow. They see the Drow. He's hiding in the trees, but the Key of the Light will give you all the vision you need, and Flens will be picked apart, hiding in the trees, being scared for his life, but that ends up being a very, very costly death. Drow down for 50 seconds. Drow's back alive. Silence was back up in 20 seconds. They didn't have to use any buybacks, but damage. Is it enough though? The Global Silence will land. The Keep of the Light drops down. Gem gets picked up by Milan. Eta is going to be the next one to fall. B comes out, trying to, well, turn around something, but it's not doing anything. The Sand King ends up losing his life. Only down for 20 seconds though, courtesy. Usually you go for impale damage, but I guess this game, when you're so far behind, you rather want to go for resistance to have a better chance to survive. Focus Dota on the top lane, maybe a little bit in trouble. They go in, they get an impale off, they try to initiate on it. Oh, the Spike Carapace, it didn't stun him. It didn't stun him, he was not in range. The range is like super small when you go for the Burrow. They don't lose any heroes, but they could have killed the Weaver. They could have killed the Weaver. Oh, and the Nyx Assassin dies in Fountain, as that was a beautiful Sunstrike. Amazing Sunstrike from Kai'Sa. Dead Weaver. Recall comes out. The Drow is now going to be forced down the bottom lane. The Weaver's running him down, courtesy of that recall from the Keep of the Light. Do they get a kill on the Drow? It looks like he's fine. He gets stunned in the base. They lose to see him in the top lane though. That's 2 people down inside of IKEA, and they get no kills in return. They almost got a Weaver, but not killing the Weaver ends up being them losing 2 heroes now. High ground is pushed in again. No Nyx for 20 seconds, and the Nyx is the one hero they need to defend high ground. The tier 3 child drops down. The Invoker's taking a lot of damage, forced to use Eoscepter defensively. He does have a BKB available in case of emergency. BKB gets popped by Flens. He wants to go in, he wants to commit for a fight. The Ogre Magic gets healed up by the Illuminate Blast. Flens goes in with a Power Strike initiating with Gaming. They had thoughts about turning around and going on Flens on this Drow. They may still find him. Eoscepter comes out. The Sand King tries to move in. He does have his Power Strike available. Goes invisible. Survives for the moment. Frostoffs himself away. Flens doesn't get the initiation. The Sand King is a little bit in trouble. He's silenced up for the moment. Needs to get himself away. Doesn't survive. No, the Frostbite comes out from the CM, and they kill the Sand King. They may get the Ogre as well in the mid lane. That's 2 down inside of NoLogic Gaming. guys. 2 down on the side of NoLogic Gaming. IKEA, they push back. But it's IKEA, they're moving out. They might find something. NoLogic Gaming, 5-man smoked up. Dazzle gets jumped on the high ground. He forced himself onto the cliff trying to see something. The CM goes in, goes for his ultimate, but he gets taken down in the pit. Not the best position for him this time around. The silencer's on the high ground. Maybe not the best place to be, Fire, but he's alive at the moment. Illuminate Blast comes out slowly. Is it going to hit? No, the BKB is still active. The Invoker in the meantime is fighting up against the Nyx Assassin. The Nyx Assassin drops down. Flens pauses BKB, tries to fight back. The Ogre drops down. Buyback on the Nyx Assassin, moving back in. They lose the CM, they lose the Dazzle. Gem on the ground. Invoker comes back in. Nice tornado. Ice Wall comes out as well. The Drown is going to be very much in trouble. The Weaver comes in from the backlands. He's so low though. How does he continue fighting? He goes in. He almost brings down Flens, but this is too greedy. He ends up dying. As that is an ultra kill up, rooted up. Control Kata drops down. That's a big kill. NoLogic Gaming, they lose the Invoker. They may lose more. The Weaver goes in, pauses BKB, goes onto Flens, but Flens' Daedalus damage is so big. Flens does he drop down? Timelapse comes out from the Weaver. The Weaver survives, gets a kill on the Drow. Buyback came out from the Invoker as well. The CM ends up losing his life as that BKB ends, and so does his life. The Nyx Assassin is the next one to fall. They lose 4 heroes on the side of IKEA, and they only have 1 buyback on the Drow. Tornado come out, hits onto the Drow, Sunstrike on top. Nice Forest Strike from Nikwa, hitting onto both of them. They get sent back in by the Blinding Light from the Keeper of Light. 5 is now going to be focused down, and he is dead. Dead 5, buys back. Drow is dead as well, so 5 against the world, boys. Can he do it? Can he do it? Let's see it. 5, go. Go, my boy. They call it GG. And NoLogic Gaming, guys, after a very tough game 1, they win 2 games in a row, and they get